What's up, guys? Today I'm finally doing another vlog, as I haven't got a chance to do one in quite some time. So this video is going to be discussing Far From Home figures that I'm making, a commission figure that I'm doing for someone, and Revenge of the Sith, how all of those projects are doing. So, first up, the commission figure. I have been making progress on a very special figure for Crazy Spaceship Animations. You may know him, he does stop motions. I mean, if you're subscribed to my channel, then you must know who Crazy Spaceship Animations is. I'm not going to show his face in this video because he doesn't like his face being shown. But, yeah, so I'm working on Classic Iron Man to make for that guy. You know, for Crazy Spaceship Animations. So right now, here's the progress that I have on Classic Iron Man. It's just a head and a torso at the moment. But he will be more than that, hopefully. I'll get him in some arms and some legs. I hope I can do that on time before I move on to Revenge of the Sith and all that stuff. Speaking of Revenge of the Sith, I've been making some progress on Mace Windu. Like, here's a little teaser for him. So, there's the torso and head, and these legs. These legs are not going to be final. Those were Rey's legs from The Force Awakens. They're not the final legs, I'm going to have some different legs for the video. And Anakin is not really too new, it's just literally a coat and fabric. But that's on his legs. And also R2-D2, been like heavily updated since the last update video. So he's basically fully painted at the moment aside from the head, which I'm not going to paint because LEGO done a great job with their R2-D2. And also Chancellor Palpatine, who I'm making. He has a really awesome face. Show it to you if it'll focus. So, I don't remember whose head this started out as, but aside from the eyes, everything was erased. So yeah, it was someone's head, I forgot who it was. And I doubt I'm going to remember, but yeah. And also Padme, been making progress on her, who's turned out really great so far. And yeah, I have a lot of figures that I'm doing for this Revenge of the Sith project. Obi-Wan Kenobi, like, you know, with his updated hairstyle, which I'm not going to go with that one I used for my Sig fig, because it just doesn't really look too accurate. And before I move on to Far From Home, like the roster that I have planned for that video, the reason why I'm making Classic Iron Man, that's the second commission figure that Crazy Spaceship Animations want me to make. And his real name is Logan. That's who Crazy Spaceship Animations is. But the first figure that he wanted me to make was Kermit. And I don't know if I'm going to continue with this figure because, you know, the head is a bit goofy. And the torso is not that great. And I don't know. He wanted me to make him, so I attempted it. And it didn't really look too great. So, not sure I'll continue with that figure. Let me know in the comments. And now, Far From Home roster. This is subject to change because I don't know if this will be true or not. So the figures I've planned for right now, currently, for the Far From Home showcase, are Spiderman, Mysterio, Ned, and Nick Fury. And potentially MJ, like, you know, Zendaya as MJ. That might happen as well. But here's a sneak peek at each of the figures that I've planned for the movie. And 3 of which are basically done. So here's a sneak peek at Mysterio, who has Aquaman's legs, I'm probably not going to update. And here's a sneak peek at Spider-Man, who I cannot paint webbing, but I did try. So, in the showcase, do not question why is his webbing so bad. Just don't put any hate on Spider-Man, please, because I cannot paint a Spider-Man figure, even though I'm giving it a go now. And also Ned, we haven't really seen his legs in the trailer, but I'm making him based off the trailer. When he meets Nick Fury, well, gets hit with the dart that makes him go to sleep by Nick Fury. That's the suit that I'm making for him, and I'm also sculpting his belly. So yeah, and hopefully I'll have Zendaya's MJ and also Nick Fury in the video as well. But they might be spin-off figures. I don't know if I'll have them done by the release date, because July 2nd, I believe, is the release date of the film. But we'll see. And by the way, I'm using this headpiece for Mysterio as well, because it's amazing. I love that headpiece. And I gave it too much love in the review as well, so that's great. And yeah, I don't really have much else to mention, so again, commissioned figure by Crazy Spaceship Animations. He wanted me to make this classic Iron Man. I'll hopefully finish him up by by the end of this week. Wait, what day is it today? Yeah, it's Monday, so by the end of this week. That's great. So I'll hopefully have them done by Thursday or something. That's like the target to get them done by then. If not, then I'm going to move on to other projects. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know if the commission figure will be done in time, but I'm going to have them in the various minifigure video that I'm going to be putting up next. And I think that's number 6 that'll go up next. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's it for this video. I don't really have much else to mention. Just wanted to discuss the Far From Home roster and the commission figure that I've planned. Revenge of the Sith. Oh yeah, Star Wars Day was yesterday, but I think it's... Oh yes, today is the 6th of May, so I don't think that I'm going to have time to really make a showcase. Well, I might make a showcase for Star Wars, even though it's late, like the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith figures. So, that may still happen. I may still do a showcase, or I might just show the finished figures in a vlog or something. And before I go, here's one thing that I added to my Sig fig, because I've never had one of these. Well, I might have gotten this in one of the Angry Birds sets, but yeah. I gave this me figure a paintbrush. I got it in a trade, also for Crazy Spaceship Animations. He gave me this in a trade, this paintbrush, and I gave him the Neville Longbottom hairpiece, the newer one from the CMF line. So yeah. So that's cool. Other than that, I think that's it for this video, and here's my cat as well. You haven't really seen in the video at all. There he is, just resting. Other than that, catch you guys in the next video, which will probably be a very minifigure video, but yeah. See ya.